From the vast savannas of Africa to the dense rainforest of the Amazon, life adapts and evolves. The human mind, a complex web of neurons and synapses, is no different. Intelligence thrives on adaptability, and those who embrace change understand that growth requires detachment. Here are 14 things intelligent people never get attached to. In the relentless march of time, beliefs once held as immutable truths can crumble like ancient ruins. The world changes, knowledge expands, and the intelligent mind, ever curious, embraces these shifts. Clinging to outdated beliefs is not a sign of wisdom, but a resistance to progress. Like a tree bending in the wind, the flexible mind reaches for new knowledge, adapting rather than breaking. This willingness to evolve is not a weakness, but a reflection of strength. The mark of a mind that never stops seeking, learning, and growing. The allure of being right, of possessing the definitive answer, can be a powerful siren song, yet the intelligent mind understands that knowledge is ever evolving. Clinging to the need to be right stifles curiosity and shuts out the richness of diverse perspectives. True wisdom lies in embracing the possibility of being wrong, for within every mistake is the seed of learning. The intelligent mind thrives on dialogue, on the dynamic exchange of ideas, not in rigid certainty, but in the pursuit of deeper understanding. Human connection is the woven fabric of existence, sustaining and nourishing us. But not all relationships are created equal. The intelligent mind, ever vigilant, recognizes the warning signs of toxicity. When a relationship brings more pain than joy, it knows when to let go. This detachment is not weakness, but self-preservation, a recognition that true strength lies in making space for healthy, life-affirming connections. In a world overflowing with material goods, the allure of possessions can be intoxicating. The endless pursuit of more, bigger, and shinier can become an insatiable hunger. Yet the intelligent mind sees beyond the fleeting nature of material wealth. It understands that true happiness does not come from what we own, but from who we are and the connections we forge. While possessions may bring temporary pleasure, they cannot fill the void of a life lacking purpose and meaning. Instead, the intelligent mind values simplicity, sustainability, and the understanding that real wealth is found not in accumulation, but in contribution. The past, a tapestry woven with joy and sorrow, triumph and failure, can be a seductive companion. It beckons us with its familiarity, its comforting weight of what has already been. But for all its allure, the past is a place we can never revisit. To dwell on past mistakes is to become trapped in regret. The intelligent mind, ever present, embraces the lessons of the past without becoming its prisoner. It understands that every experience, both joyful and painful, has shaped who we are today. Yet it also recognizes that true growth lies in releasing what was and turning toward the horizon of what is yet to come. Fear, that primal instinct hardwired into our being, can be a powerful motivator. But when fear paralyzes us, it becomes a formidable barrier to growth. The intelligent mind sees fear for what it is, a signal, not a stop sign. It recognizes that failure is not the opposite of success, but a stepping stone toward it. Every misstep, every stumble is an opportunity to learn, adapt, and refine our approach. Failure is not an enemy, but a teacher, a crucible where resilience is forged. True courage does not lie in the absence of fear, but in the willingness to act despite it. We are social creatures, wired to seek approval and connection, yet the opinions of others, like shifting sands, are an unreliable foundation upon which to build our sense of self. The intelligent mind understands that true validation comes from within, from the quiet confidence of knowing one's own values and worth. Secure in its own identity, it welcomes feedback without being defined by it, for it knows that true freedom lies in living authentically, guided by inner truth rather than external expectations. The desire for approval, for external validation, can be a powerful motivator, yet the intelligent mind knows that true fulfillment comes from within, from the quiet satisfaction of living in alignment with one's own values. To constantly seek approval is to surrender personal power, allowing our choices to be dictated by the shifting expectations of others. The intelligent mind does not aim to please everyone, it seeks to live authentically, guided by an inner compass rather than external validation. The pursuit of excellence, the drive to become our best selves, can be a noble aspiration, but perfectionism, the endless chase for flawlessness, is an illusion that leads only to frustration. The intelligent mind recognizes that perfection is a mirage, always shimmering on the horizon but forever out of reach. Instead, it celebrates progress over perfection, effort over outcome. True growth lies not in achieving an impossible ideal, but in embracing the journey of continual learning and self-improvement. In a world saturated with curated images of seemingly perfect lives, it's easy to fall into the trap of comparison. We scroll through social media, bombarded by highlight reels that fuel feelings of inadequacy and envy. But the intelligent mind recognizes that comparison is the thief of joy, a toxic game where no one truly wins. It understands that each journey is unique, shaped by individual experiences, opportunities, and challenges. Instead of measuring itself against others, the intelligent mind stays focused on its own growth, celebrating progress and learning from setbacks. The temptation to make excuses, to shift responsibility for our actions and their consequences is ever present. Blaming external circumstances or pointing fingers at others may feel easier than self-reflection, but the intelligent mind understands that excuses are nothing more than self-imposed roadblocks. It takes ownership of both successes and failures, recognizing that true growth stems from radical responsibility, from acknowledging mistakes and using them as opportunities for learning and improvement. The human mind, for all its wonders, can also be a breeding ground for self-doubt and negativity. That inner critic, a voice of self-sabotage, whispers insidious doubts, chipping away at confidence and undermining dreams. But the intelligent mind sees through the trap of negative self-talk and instead cultivates self-compassion, replacing harsh self-criticism with kindness and understanding. It knows that true strength lies not in perfection, but in the courage to embrace imperfections and strive to be the best version of oneself. Time, that most precious and finite resource, slips through our fingers like grains of sand. Procrastination, ever seductive, tempts us with the illusion of tomorrow, urging us to delay what could be done today. But the intelligent mind understands its insidious nature, how it steals opportunities, postpones dreams, and leaves behind only regret. Rather than falling into this trap, it embraces action, prioritizing tasks and breaking down overwhelming goals into manageable steps. It understands that success is not about waiting for the perfect moment, but about taking action, now in the present. Our comfort zones, those familiar spaces where fear and uncertainty are kept at bay, offer a sense of security. But the intelligent mind knows that true growth lies beyond these boundaries, in the realm of the unknown, where challenges spark transformation and possibilities unfold. To remain within the confines of comfort is to limit our own potential. Instead, the intelligent mind embraces discomfort as a catalyst for growth, understanding that life's greatest rewards lie not in the safety of the familiar, but in the adventure of the unknown. And so we reach the end of our exploration, having journeyed through the intricate landscapes of the human mind. We have seen that the ability to let go of what no longer serves us is not a weakness, but a mark of strength. It reflects a mind that is adaptable, resilient, and ever-evolving. Just as a tree sheds its leaves in autumn to make way for new growth in spring, the intelligent mind understands that letting go is not an end, but a beginning. It is the key to unlocking our full potential, embracing a life of purpose, meaning, and continuous transformation. As the ancient Greek philosopher Heraclitus wisely observed, the only constant is change.